Hey everybody, I want to discuss something I don't think I've ever discussed before. And you've heard me mention the word fusion, like my SOG Fusion throwing knives. Okay, you see the logo right here, the Fusion. Okay, actually I have a really high collectible one here. I'm going to show you that first. Okay, this is the Fusion. See the logo right there? This is the revolver. This is very highly collectible and rare. I'm surprised I got it out here in my shop. Got a little leather thing happening there. I've shown this before. This is a Robbie Robinson design along with Spencer Frazier. And nice grip. You got your serrations and a blade. You see that hole? Okay, right here on this side, you see this? Okay, what happens is it revolves around. Now, this will go into that hole. There's a little pin in there. There you are. Now you're set with a saw. Okay, and then to go back. I love this. I think it's a fantastic design. I really do. You just go back and it clicks in, it locks. Okay. Now this is in the Fusion era. That's what we're discussing. This is a fantastic design. The materials and everything, I would say we're at the lowest point. So that's what I'm going to say. There was a period, and I think, unfortunately, that's what gave SOG a bad name. There was a little period there, man, that they just quit making those nice old ones like I got in my collection. Even the Osage steel, because that's what they had back then. You know what I mean? SOG wasn't the only company using the Os-8 steel, you know, the Os-6 steel. But, yeah, they were great knives, and I got them. They're collectibles. This one I don't use. It's in the collection drawer. I have a ton of Fusion throwing knives. Okay, this is a weak spot because of the SOG. It's a cool design. It is a weak spot, but guess what? I got these in 2008, I want to say, 2009, my first set. I've only broken one, and that's because I threw a hatchet. I only own 3. I told y'all that story before. So I was doing a video with a camera. This is way back on YouTube, years ago. And I had 3 of these, and I was throwing them. And these are my first SOG knives I ever bought. And I threw it, and then I threw my hatchet like an idiot, and it hit it, and it broke the handle. Somewhere I still have that handle split in half in the knife. It's pretty cool. There's one sheath. There's only 2 knives. But this is basically the same thing as a SOG throwing knife that you have now. And I don't know how many. I probably had, oh gosh, maybe 20 sets of 3 of SOG throwing knives. I love them. They're just like that perfect weight to have fun. You know what I mean? Just if you want to go out there, just enjoy yourself and have fun. That video that I'm going to do this afternoon at SOG Sunny, when I'm chilled back, sitting in my chair and throwing, that's a traditional video. And I'm throwing my SOG Fusions. They're really cool. But getting back to the era, the Fusion era, I had a lot more. I got some folding knives, and I believe I have a machete or something. But they have the Fusion era. The steel, they immediately dropped down to the 8CR 13 MOV steel. And these are cool knives though. I'll probably do it up close and personal because the design is awesome. So here we go. This is the SOG Fusion Fixation 3 o'clock Fixation Buoy. Check that out. It's a craton handle. Okay, and I tell you right now, that's a rat tail. I'll tell you a story about it. So there you go. There's your little fuller blood groove. Really cool design. Feels great in the hands, super balanced. Okay, now I got these came out in 2008, so I think I got these in 2010. Yeah, somewhere around there. And the reason why, I'll tell you. Okay, here's the SOG Fusion Fixation. Check this out. This is wicked. This is a wicked knife. This is the 8CR 13 MOV steel. It's black oxide coating. They didn't do the tinny back then. That's Craton handle. There's the Fusion. Really nice grip. It feels like a lot like cold steel and some of their newer Craton handles they come out with. Very grippy. Got your hand guard. Gnarly serrations. Look at that. Very wicked. And check that blade out. And it's sharp. Okay. It's got a little leather happening there on the nylon thing, a pouch. Very cool design, very cool idea. It's just the making of it. I think it just gave a bad rap to SOG back then, and they got out of it. They got out of the Fusion series and went on and started rebuilding. This one right here, I will tell you, this is one of the first ones. The Bowie I bought first, about 2010, and I threw it, and probably about the 6th throw. Now I'm going blade first, man. I don't bounce them around. I'm going blade first. About the 6th throw, it goes into the board. And back then I was doing verticals, but that don't matter. That don't matter. It snapped. Snapped right here. Yep, and I got that somewhere. Why did you buy it again? Because this is a collection. I don't use these. Okay? So I'm not telling you, don't go buy them and think you're gonna go, if you find one on eBay or something, don't go out and take it and do stuff like we do nowadays. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. But what a cool design. So I might, just for the heck of it, do an up close and personal on that. So my video today, it's kind of quickly, I just grabbed some. I wish I had more to show you. I do. Believe me, that in that tool chest in my knife room, the big one, where most my SOGs are, other than my throwing knives and hatchets and machetes on mine in here, it's loaded. So I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna grab these guys. I never show them. And you know why? Because they're cheap. Yep, that's why. But I love SOG. I bleed SOG. SOG's in my blood. That's why I'm doing what I do now, because I got hooked on SOG knives, and unfortunately I got in there a little late. I wish I had gotten in there when they put out all the great knives, but I got in there just in time where the vice president was rebuilding it, and they came out with some fantastic knives. I mean, you got the XR, the Seal XR, just all those knives that they came out with, fantastic. You know, I could go in there and pull all the knives that they just started rebuilding. And you know, they listen to the military and law enforcement, and they go on with their designs. But there you go. That's the SOG Fusion story, the Fusion era, and that's where the video is going to be. And I seriously, this is I mean, look at this. This is badass. Now I will tell you that if this is all I had and somebody broke into my house or whatever, this is a fantastic self-defense knife. I mean, seriously. I mean, the blade might break off, but that's gnarly. That's wicked. Okay, guys, it's SOG Sunday. Hey, that's something. That's something different. SOG out.